My name is Margaret Taub, and I am the program director of the master's programs in the Department of Biostatistics. Our program is small enough that we really try to support each of our students individually as they make their way through the program. It has a lot of structure to it, of course. Most of the students are doing the same thing, especially in their first year, but we really try to provide support for all the different paths our students might take after they've completed the program and whatever their own personal goals are. So we provide information around applying for PhD programs, since many of our students go on to do that. We have alumni panels from alumni who have gone on to work in industry or in academic research positions. We have a panel on summer internships. So really we try to support the students who are going through our master's program with developing what they need in order to find success in their career life after they finish our program. Yeah, so the main requirements of our program are in the first year you complete two core course sequences, one in statistical methods, biostatistical methods, and one in probability and statistical theory, and you take a comprehensive exam at the end of your first year. And then your second year is really focused around your master's thesis. So you're going to be doing relatively independent research with a faculty member that's going to lead to a thesis document by the end of it. It can range from a complex data analysis to method development, complete with simulation studies and applications to existing data sets. So it's really, though, we think of it as an apprenticeship model where you're working closely with a single faculty to develop a core piece of research by the time that you're finished in the program. One of the benefits of our program is that students join a really vibrant student community here. We have a biostatistics student organization that's an integration between our PhD students and our master's students. They have joint events throughout the year. We have different programs, like we have lunches every term just for our master's students to interact across the first and second years. So our second year students serve as mentors, actually officially assigned mentors to our first year students. So there's a lot of support across years to make sure there's knowledge sharing going on between the older students and the younger students, to make sure that they are benefiting from the program in every way that they can, learning from the people who are further along in the program. As a program director, I also meet regularly with each cohort of students. I organize different events like an alumni panel, and there are also student-organized events around finding internships and jobs. So we do have sort of programming throughout the year to support the career development of the students as well. We also have working groups that meet regularly, and they're open to all of our students to attend. So there are lots of opportunities for our students to get to know the research communities that are engaged in our department and the work that's going on from a research point of view. There are also opportunities to give feedback on how things are going in courses, and opportunities to get additional support as needed there. So I really try to have an open door and make sure students can always come to me if they have anything they're concerned about. So the ideal candidates for our ScM, our two-year ScM program, are students who have a quantitative background. So we look for students who have taken at least 2 semesters of calculus and 1 semester of linear algebra. And this is probably preferably earlier in their undergraduate career. We really are looking for people who have strong quantitative backgrounds. But we also do look for people who have an interest in public health. Maybe they've done some research in a lab, or working on ecology-related problems, or something vaguely related to human health, because that is really underpinning all of the work that we do in the department. We really have a strong basis in theory and statistics, but also are really motivated by the questions and applications that we apply our methods to. Yeah, so we like to say that the ScM in biostats is really a jumping off point for quite a wide variety of different things that people can do. We have a fraction of our students every year who go on to apply and get accepted to PhD programs in biostatistics, so to further their studies toward becoming an independent researcher in biostats. We always have students who end up going to work in industry for pharma companies or for data science startups, or we have students that go on to work in academic biostatistics positions, so either with our own consulting center, over in the School of Medicine, if people are hiring biostatisticians to work on a clinical study, other universities in New York or Boston or other places, or as faculty in other universities around the country too, if they're going to be working as teaching or research support faculty. So we really have a wide variety of different opportunities for our students after they finish. So really it's just, we provide a really firm foundation of statistical training that really allows our students to go on to be relatively independent after they leave here, even if they don't go on for any further training after our program.